How's it going, everybody? It's SoulScene11 here, and welcome to Stardew Valley Let's Play, I guess. I can't actually believe I'm doing this because I don't love this game. I especially hate the beginning, but I thought I might do it just because, why not? Just over here, I'm showing you guys my little layout, my character. Before we start, I'm going to be skipping the intro just because if you, for any reason, desire to create the character to be exactly the same as mine, these are the values I have for my character. Normally I would choose cat, but I decided to go with dog. I'm naming the Soul Farm, of course. My name is Cena. There's that. My favorite thing is indeed energy, unlimited power. Then there's a bunch of farms we can choose from. So there's the Wilderness Farm. Let me just say right now, I've only ever played on the Standard Farm, and I'm thinking, actually, and I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna find out together. But I'm thinking of going with the Forest Farm. So the main difference here is if you want to plant a lot of crops, the Standard Farm is probably the best for you. The Riverland Farm is great for fishing, but it's really only river fish from what I've heard. Forest Farm has a lot of trees, and it generates hardwood, which is a material you're going to be needing a lot of later, depending on your needs, actually. Hilltop Farm is for mining, and Wilderness Farm is for combat. So all of these are for like a specific skill. So you have farming, fishing, foraging, mining, and combat. But of course, I mean, it all depends on you. Really, the one you should go for is the Standard Farm. But I kind of want to try out the. Do I want to try out the Forest Farm? I'm gonna just give it a little minute here and decide. Maybe I won't go with the Forest Farm. We will see. We will find out if I like it later. I realize I just changed this. Does this really make a difference? It actually does not even matter. Oh, that's eye color, and I made it black, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and just go with the Forest Farm. Start the adventure. Takes a second here. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, if anyone's wondering, because I mean, I could record on my Mac, but it's a Mac, so let's not be doing that. Oh, the house even looks different. I didn't know that. Oh crap. Let's okay, let's quickly change some settings. I'm gonna turn auto run on, always show tool hit location. That might actually be good to leave on too, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn off the music. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Stardew music. It's a personal thing. Let's go ahead and grab our parsnips right here. We get 15 parsnip seeds. Very nice. And then let's move everything down like so. This is just my personal preference. Later, actually, I will have a sword here instead of a scythe. But that's okay. That's for later. Oh, this actually looks quite nice. Let's clear some of this out. Just so you know, so if you look at the bottom right here, we have some energy, 270 energy. That's how much you start with. When you swing your scythe, you don't actually use any energy, but every time you use your pickaxe, your axe, your watering can, your hoe, you use some energy, and you don't have a lot of energy when you start off in Stardew, so I kind of want to conserve that. Let's take a look around. Actually, I have no idea what this farm looks like in person. I do know there is a bit of hardwood that spawns all the way over here, which may or may not be good. I really don't know how much farmable land we have, but this area right here, this place always respawns with hardwood. I don't know if these respawn. Hopefully they do. If they do, that's like amazing. We're gonna have so much hardwood. Please get all the jokes out of your system of how obsessed I am with getting hardwood. Oh, there's also this area. Huh, interesting. And I believe we can go, yep. You can look right here. Wait for my return on the dawn of your third year. Actually, on my own farm, my personal farm, which is a standard farm, I actually just started year 3 for the first time in my life. So yeah. Oh boy, I'm stuck. let's break through this. I'm trying to conserve my energy. You guys can, I kind of left this here so you guys can see how much energy I have. Okay, let's start off by just getting rid of everything that's directly in front of the house. And what I'm going to be doing is actually making a 5x5, a little layout. I don't actually have to get rid of all of this, but whoops, I do want to. I'm going to be making a, like I said, 5x5, so that's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And close this up. And we're going to water all of this. Whoops. I'm playing with the 8-bit Do controller. 8-bit Do. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Recommended by YouTuber Wolfden. And I really like it. I mean, it's not good for Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Smash Bros. But for games like this, which is a 2D game, Dead Cells, Hollow Knight, Enter the Gungeon. Well, I haven't actually tried it with Enter the Gungeon. But it might not actually be good for that one, because that one actually requires a bit more precise control, even though that is a 2D game. Okay, let's go ahead and just plant these like so. And you're probably wondering what these other 2 extra spaces are. That, my friends, is for potatoes. We can open up our journal real quick. We need to cultivate and harvest a parsnip, and we have to meet other people. We've already met 2 people, and those 2 people are Robin and the mayor. If you open up your menu, you can see here. Whoops. Wait. We have Robin, we have Lewis, and then there's some other people. This is Penny, Alex, George, Evelyn, Emily, Haley. We can go down the entire list. I know all of them because, well, I've played this game before, so I know all their names. But yes, let's come over here. This is the, I don't know what it's called, the billboard. It has a calendar showing everyone's birthdays. Mayor Lewis here, Haley, Vincent, Pam, Shane. I didn't know he looks like that on the calendar. Emily and Pierre. This is actually Pierre's store. Let's go ahead and talk to some of these people. This is Marnie. She owns a ranch. She'll sell you animals and stuff, which it's going to take us some time to actually get that, but we'll try and get it as soon as possible. This is Abigail. I don't know anything about her. And this is Pierre. He is going to be like our best friend because we're going to be buying stuff from him. So we can buy parsnips, beans, cauliflower seeds, potatoes, etc., etc. Let's start off by just buying all the potatoes we can, which is 10 because we had 500 gold. 10 times 50 is 500. So yeah, now we're gonna head all the way back to our farm, plant these, and then I don't know. We can go around talking. Actually, you know what? While we're in town, how about we talk to some people and get to know the lay of the land. I'm going to be doing my best to helping you guys who watch this with this game because, I mean, this game can sort of, I mean, it's a pretty relaxed game, you know. This is Aaliyah. This is actually my wife in my current game. This is Penny. This was my wife in my other game. As you can see, I have a thing for redheads. But who doesn't, right? This is Emily. Hi, Emily. How you doing? Very nice. This is Haley's room, I believe. Wonder who we should marry. Day 1, and we're already thinking about marriage. This is Jody and Vincent. Oh, a stranger. Wow. Just kind of walk in the house. Don't even worry about me. Marnie's ranch is over here to the left. It's also Cindersap Forest, which that's Marnie again. Cindersap Forest, which we will be going to quite a bit actually. Every now and then you'll see these things on the ground. These are forageables. You can pick these up, and I highly recommend you do. Daffodils don't do anything specific. Oh, we're actually full on storage. We should actually head back, because that means we can't pick anything else up. And there is something I do want to do. I want to make some chests. 2 chests, specifically one for right next to our house, and one for next to the beach, which we will go to the beach tomorrow. Oh, that's Harvey. Let's talk to him real quick. This guy, I can't always find him. He's the doctor. Wow. Alright, let's head back. Now, when I do things like fishing, which is very tedious, like the first few times I'm going to show you guys me fishing. But otherwise, I'm not really going to do that because that is boring and that would take up video time. So guess what? I'm actually going to be editing these. Let me put my cursor right back here so you guys can see how much energy I have. Every hit, I hit these trees. It takes up 2 energy, so that is quite a bit of energy. I know I keep saying energy, and that's also my favorite thing in this game. Because you need energy. Let's go ahead and break this. As you can see, they leave a little stump. I wouldn't really bother breaking those, at least not right now. On day 1, it's kind of a waste to do that. I would recommend gathering about 100 wood if you can. And it might be difficult. Oops, did not mean to hit that again. I understand that could be difficult to do. You might run out of energy, and hell, we might be running out of energy before we do that. And that is, well, we're going to be living with that, I guess. We're at 54, so we can actually already craft our very first chest, because it takes 50 wood to make a chest. I'm just hoping we can make 2. It does not look like we're going to be able to. And we can probably not really break anything else. However, I am going to try and weaken this. Leave that at 2. We do not want to go below that. And let's go ahead and make a chest. And we actually have to throw this. Wait. Oh, no, let me throw this out. Oh, the fucking switch. Let me throw this out. Do I have to throw it in the trash? I don't want to throw it in the trash. Really? You're doing this to me, game? Goddamn. Okay, that's fine. I'll just throw the mixed seeds away. Probably should have tossed something beforehand. I'm gonna place this right there. Open this, and I'm gonna save this daffodil. You guys will see why later. Put this coal right here. The stone, the fiber, the sap. It's quite alright. We really can't make anything right now. If you're playing on the Switch and you hit X, you can actually go straight to your crafting menu. Ooh, as you can see, we have campfire and cobblestone path, a bunch of paths. We're not going to bother making paths right now. We will do that later. I'm going to make sure I have my scythe equipped, so in case I accidentally hit Y, I don't waste any energy, because literally one hit from any of my energy things is going to kill me. And by kill me, I mean make me very slow. Well, this is actually a very good forageable right here. This is a wild horseradish. I was about to say leek, but it's not a leek. Let's come all the way down here. This is a dandelion, also very good for energy. You should probably keep these and eat them when you're running low on energy. So we can actually make more things. Anyways, this path I took down here, let me show you guys the map where I am. Oh, well. You guys see the sewer pipe? I'm actually just north of this. It's showing me to the left of where I actually am. This is the spring onion path. I actually don't know if it's called that. I'm just calling it that right now. I believe a YouTuber named Dangerously Funny calls it that. I could be wrong. I don't want to be putting words in someone else's mouth. But yeah, these things are good because they also give you energy. Not as much as like a dandelion, or well, I guess it gives you the same as a wild horseradish. But a lot of these can spawn, and they spawn daily, and that's only in spring, which is our current season. But hey, look, we have another one of these dandelions. And we're just going to walk around, actually, trying to find as much as we can. And right now, since this is the first episode and I'm just walking around everywhere, showing you guys like the path I'm going to be taking, not necessarily every day, because honestly, this gets very boring. Ideally, you should be doing this every day because it benefits you the more you do in a day. But, I mean, I understand it can be very boring, very tedious. The beginning of this game is very tedious, but there really is no reason to rush anything because this game has unlimited time. But if you're trying to finish things at a relatively good pace, you should probably be doing as much as you can. Over here right now, we're at the northwest most portion of this bottom area right here, far west of Marnie's ranch. This is the secret forest. We can't come here until we get an iron axe, the woodcutter's axe, which we're not going to have for a bit. We are going to work towards that, of course, because, you know, we want that. But generally what's over there is more hardwood. 12 pieces spawn every day. But we did choose the forest farm, which I don't know exactly how many spawn daily, but definitely quite a bit. We're gonna eat a dandelion right here. Actually, I'll eat 2 real quick because I would like to chop down a few more trees so I can build that next chest, so I don't have to do this tomorrow, so I can preserve all my energy. Please don't take a shot every time I say energy. Alcohol poisoning is very bad. Yeah, I know. And that's good. Yeah, we have our next chest. So we're gonna come back all the way up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and place all of these here. Put the mixed seeds in there too. Put the sap in there. Put 4 pieces of wood. Make this. And then I am going to place everything but these in the chest. And I'll explain why right after I sleep. These videos are not going to be like me doing one thing a day. Or like, I'm sorry, one video, 1 day per episode. I'm going to be doing multiple. But you guys are going to see, I just showed you guys everything that happened in my first day. That is not what's going to be happening in my second day. So there we go. We actually got level 1 foraging. That's very awesome. Our farming is not going to level up until we pick... Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Until we pick up these plants. So once they're all grown up, which it's going to take, well, the parsnips only take 4 days. So I believe, what is that, Friday? They will be ready. And we're out of water. That's okay. Just come right down here, hit Y. We can refill our bucket. We can also make wells. I don't think we can do that right now. No, we can't. I've never made a well. And we obviously don't need to do that right now because our farm is tiny and we can just walk down there. But yeah, let's come over here. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does it sound like you? Well, Pierce got you covered. So yeah, we can get a backpack. And this is also Willie, the fishing guy. We're gonna actually go to the beach right now. And yeah, we're gonna go with our chest. I highly recommend you take a chest just because you're gonna want one. So the way to get to the beach, pretty simple actually, and you can come here relatively early in the morning because you can. You can check these trash cans to see if you get anything. If you just get trash for now, I would recommend just throwing it away. There's really no use. If you end up getting driftwood, I recommend gifting that to Leah, I don't know how you pronounce that name. I guess from now on I'll just call her Leah, because yeah. Once we come down here, we enter this cutscene with Willie. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. If you're on the Nintendo Switch like I am, you just hit the minus button. You can skip cutscenes. Talk to him again. Ahoy there! It's nice to see young folk moving in the valley. It's not very common these days. Yeah, man. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and place this chest down right here. In fact, I'm gonna label this blue for fish. There's other types of blue. You can label it. I'm just gonna, actually, you know what? Let's go with that one. Even though I like the other blue better, this one kind of just suits this place more. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do real quick is put these two in there. Not necessary to move this, but whatever, just for organization. We're gonna cast our fish out. We hold Y. When you hit the very end, you're gonna let go of Y, because the farther you throw the fishing line, the higher quality fish you get. Of course, we are currently level 0 fishing, so we can't really throw the line that far, and our fishing pole is not very good, so there's that, but that's okay. When that exclamation mark comes up, you just hit Y, and you want to keep the fish on the little green bar. So that green bar, I'm currently moving it by hitting Y. And then you're going to want to like let go and then hold it and tap it a couple times. I'm talking about the Y button, not the fish, to maintain that green bar over it. It's a little tricky at first. And some people might even say fishing is like one of the hardest things to do in this game. For me, it's just the most boring thing to do. Of course, yeah, sure, it is challenging in the beginning, but in my opinion, it's really not that hard. Ideally, you want to leave that green bar on it without the fish leaving that bar. So you see, I just got a perfect right there. Perfect, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what the multiplier is, but you do get more experience. I don't know if it's like 1.1. Whoops, 1.2. So right there, I just lost my perfect because the fish, even for like a split second, exited the fishing bar. So I think you guys get the point of this. So I'm gonna whoa, I got a feisty one here. It's not a difficult one by any. I'm gonna. Okay, I eat my own words right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this for a while. So you can see the time in the top right. It's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I'm gonna come back when it's 4:40 p.m. and see how many fish I've caught. And that's a newspaper. We can throw that away. So I know it's not 4:30 p.m. It's only 2:20. But if you look, my energy's pretty low. I'm still not like completely out. So actually after this next fish, as you can see, every time I do a perfect throw, it's about 8 energy. It's quite a bit of energy, and I'm actually getting quite a bit of seaweed and fish, and well, I mean, you're hoping to get fish, right? That's why you're fishing. And you're gonna want to save the fish. You want to sell them. And there's a couple things you can do when it comes to selling them. You could actually wait until you are level 5 fishing, in which you will be selling fish at 25% higher value. That is if you go the angler route or whatever. I don't know the skill names. Let's catch this. Very nice. Perfect. So what I'm going to do actually right now is I'm just going to eat the spring onions I have, because why not? I have a bunch of those. No reason not to. You can also eat the fish if you're just here to try and level up your fishing, because I mean, you don't really care. Oh, I should probably drink this actually. Joja Cola. Just drink that, and we're already back at 81, so I'll be back when I catch some more fish. Okay, I did not get a perfect on that one, but that's okay. Let's come over to the chest. When it comes to your the fish you've caught, there's going to be multiple different qualities. You'll have the regular quality, as you can see right here. You'll have silver quality, which you can see that silver star. These 3 fish right here, they're silver quality. You can also have gold quality, which I don't know if you can get on your first day. I've never, to my knowledge, gotten any of those, but whatever. Look at the names of the fish you have, okay? And put one of each type of the lowest quality that you have. So I'm going to put 1 sardine, 1 herring. This is a sardine as well, but it's silver, so I'm going to save it. This is an anchovy. It's actually the only one I have, so I'm just going to put it here. This is a herring, but it's not the lowest quality, so whatever. I'm just going to leave those in the chest there for now. And we're going to come here and actually just sell all the fish we have. Pretty simple. And look at that, 724 gold first day. And we're not even done, because we can obviously sell more. When it comes to the seaweed, I recommend you just eat all the seaweed you have on the first day. no real reason to keep any of that around, but I don't know, there might be reason for you to do that. And we don't want the broken CD, and we don't want the soggy newspaper. At least I don't. If you want to keep those for when you make a recycling machine, sure, go ahead. That's fine. Oh boy, this man is about to come stand right next to us. By the way, you can actually check to see your any of your skills that you've leveled up just by opening up this menu. You know, B plus or start, whatever it may be, and hitting ZR. Again, Nintendo Switch controls. And you can see we're actually already level 2 fishing, so that's actually really, really good. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and eat all the seaweed I have and just continue fishing. And if I happen to get, what was it, an anchovy that is lower quality, then I will replace it with the silver one here and sell the silver one. And I'll show you guys how to sell some stuff when Willie is not in his shop. So I will be back not too late, but just be fishing for a while, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I actually managed to find a halibut, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that here with the other ones. I did not find a regular anchovy. Actually, you can see here I found 3 more silver quality anchovies. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my bamboo pole here and bring the hoe and the watering can with me. Actually, we're not even gonna need the watering can. I just kind of want to bring it with me just cause. And real quick, I want to point some things out. We can grab all of these shells over here, and we can hoe the ground. We're gonna find some clay. You saw those moving worms. That's a really nice spot to use your hoe to grab some forageables. We actually managed to just grab a gold. What is this called? I don't know what they're called. Oyster? Yeah. I was unsure of that name. We can leave. Let's have our watering pail out. It is late, but actually now is also a good time to meet some more people in the town. Let's really quickly see if there's any trash there. I don't know if I checked that. It's been a while. This is Clint, the blacksmith. This is Shane, the town dickhead. Very apt name or title for him. This is Pam. She's terrible. Look at her. Oh my god. This is Gus. He owns the saloon that we were here, and that's Emily. I believe we already met Emily because she lives with Haley. And then yeah, we can leave because it's actually pretty late. I guess some other things I forgot to mention. When you start off your day leaving your house, you should probably check to see if you you should check the news, which you can on the TV that is in your house. It's very, very useful. You're gonna want to do that to you know, make sure you have good luck or not. It depends on, you know, random factor. Let's go ahead and put this in here. We'll also put the mussel here. One of these clams. I'm gonna sell this oyster. You might want to save the oyster that you get. I'm just selling this because it's gold quality, but I recommend saving at least one of everything. That way, you know, you can it's for something that we will talk about later. But anyways, anything you want to sell, you can come up to this bin, press A. Again, Nintendo Switch controls. I have to keep saying that. And then drop it all in, and we can go to sleep. This is the TV, by the way. We check the weather report. We know the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. In year 1, spring, Wednesday the 3rd, it will always rain. So that's actually good because that means you don't have to water your crops. And we can check the fortune teller. They were mildly perturbed today, so we actually went pretty far. We got to level 2 fishing in one day. The best I've ever done was get to level 3 fishing, but I mean, I kept consuming the fish, so I mean, yeah, that's that. So not bad actually for our first day, or second day, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep, see how much money we make off of those fish. Level 1 fishing, level 2 fishing, very, very nice. And not bad at all. That's actually gonna put us just north of 1,000 gold, I believe, which that is not a bad thing at all. Yeah, there you go. Actually, quite a bit north at 1,200. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode right here. I do hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something or anything. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to see more. I will see you guys later.